Greetings, friends, and welcome to a brand new year and a brand new segment. I'm Cynthia, and welcome to Equilibrium. It's great to see you here. I thought by starting the new year with a beginner's practice, we can all just be reminded of how using beginner's mind each and every time we step onto our mats is such a great way to approach our practice. Now in yoga, it's all about breathing, coming into alignment with your body, the breath, your mental, your physical, and your emotional senses. And that's the reason that I love teaching yoga to beginners, because they're so dialed into each and every moment with no expectations. And so if this is your first time practicing yoga, you're in the right place. I want you to just remember three things. Number one, yoga is not a competition. There is nobody out there that cares if you win at yoga. You're not trying to compete or do well at yoga. It's just about how it makes you feel, welcoming the prana into your body. Number two, it doesn't matter what the poses look like. It's very natural to look around and see maybe even what I'm doing in my pose, but everybody's body is different, and depending on your experience and your level, you're going to look different in your poses. But know that it's not an aesthetic. It's all about making the poses feel good for your body. And the third thing that I love about yoga is that it is the journey into the self. When you find that connection to your inner world, your desires, your longings, your dreams, everything comes right out there into the open on the mat. Especially when you're in a nice long pigeon pose and you've got that time just to breathe and to just be with yourself. I'll tell you what, it's totally transformational, life-changing. And the best part of my teaching is when I see each and every person when they rise up from Shavasana and they are transformed. This practice is great for those of us who have been practicing yoga as well, as it'll just bring us back to the basics. So if you're ready to get started, you know I am. So grab a couple of blocks and let's begin with the breath. So sit tall in Sukhasana Pose, cross-legged position. As you reach your heart up, lift it to the sky. Feel the crown of your head just elevating as though you've got a column of energy from your sit bones shooting straight up through your spine, lifting the crown of your head higher and higher. Now you might have a natural inclination to bring the chin up, but let's just keep it nice and tucked. A nice little right angle to your body. So you've got your gaze steady and straight forward. Your heart is lifted. Your shoulders are pressing down and back. Feel the belly draw in. Now you're probably already breathing a lot easier, right? Let's take some breaths together, placing your hands right here on your low belly. Breathe in and breathe out. And sealing your lips, breathing through the nose. Inhale again. And exhale it out. And taking 3 more breaths, just like that, and noticing how your belly expands. And then how it softens and deflates as you exhale. Inhaling. And releasing slowly. And noticing on the breath, your body opens to receive it. And how as you exhale, it softens and just settles in. Now, if your eyes are closed like mine, it's a great way to keep that focus internally. Let's open them now and reach our arms out to the sides, up to the sky. Palms face each other as you're lifting through those fingertips. Lower the shoulders down. And then take a deep breath as you breathe in, filling up the body. And then exhale, bring your palms together and draw them down to your heart. Great job. 4 more of those. Inhaling. Exhaling, palms to heart. Slow, easy breath, lifting you up. Soft, easy exhale, bringing the hands down. Last time, staying at the top. Here we go. And then taking your right hand down as you reach with your left and bend laterally to the right. Big inhale, stretching tall. Fingers tapping. Exhale, take it to the left. Now you're lifting through the fingers. As you rise up, both arms reaching. Take it to the other side. You're lifting through those fingers, not so much trying to bend at the waist, but lift up and out through the tips of the fingers, bringing both hands up, and then exhaling to the left. Last time, we'll stay at the top. Bring the palms together, draw them down to your heart, and just resting your fingers there. Right next to that beautiful beating heart of yours, close your eyes. In every yoga class in the world, it begins with setting an intention. An intention is just your blueprint for your dream. It can be for yourself, for your family, for your community, or for your world. And when you have that intention, imagine placing it right there in the palm of your hands. As you inhale, breathe it into your heart. As you exhale, feel it blanketing your body with the positive light and energy as though it is already happening in your life. And let's begin our practice by opening the eyes slowly and just crawling around onto our hands and knees, getting into a tabletop position. In tabletop position, you want to spread your fingers wide. Index fingers are parallel with one another. Knees are under the hips. You're just going to come to a neutral spine. As you breathe in, drop your belly, look forward, tip the tailbone up. And then as you exhale, press the earth away with your hands, tuck your chin. Reverse the motion, rocking into your cow position. And then exhale, press it away. Belly draws up to the sky here. 3 more. Inhaling, using your spine to find that flexibility, and exhaling, round it, chin to chest. And when you're breathing, inhaling, dropping the belly, looking forward, you're expanding, and as you exhale, you're squeezing everything in. Last time for the cow, arch your back, look up, and then round it, look back as you tuck the belly up to the spine. Now coming to a neutral position, we're just going to walk our hands out, so reaching as far as you can. Bring your toes together and then sink your seat all the way back as far as you can until your forehead comes down on the mat. Now with your tailbone lifted up, you're going to be feeling a long stretch through your spine. Draw the shoulders down away from your ears and then sink your seat back. As you shift the weight of your body, let your hands and your straight arms come with you and stretch it back to a long, luscious child's pose. Now in child's pose, I like to rock back and forth to come into the body as you breathe in, inhaling. Exhale, release and soften everything down. The palms of your hands support your arms, but let the arms be limp. Let the tailbone rest down towards your heels. On the next breath, we're going to rise up, round, and scoop your spine as you look back through your knees. And then let your hips fall forward as you come into Cobra. Now the pelvis is pushing down and forward. The heart is reaching through the gateway of the arms. And you're just breathing here, feeling a nice little stretch in the front body. Now let's exhale, take it back to child's. Moving with breath, rounding up. Here we go into Cobra. Let the hips fall. Press into the hands, lift the heart. And then exhale, take it back to child's. We'll do 4 of these. Come with me. Here we go. Coming up, breathe in. Exhale, return to child's. Big full body breath, lifting you, expanding you up. And then a nice easy exhale, taking you back. Last time, we're going to stay right up here onto our Cobra pose. Expand and open up your chest, and then let's lower down by bending the elbows. Let the hips touch down. Let the chest touch down. Get yourself on your mat and let your chin rest. Now taking baby cobra, your hands are underneath your shoulders, tops of feet pressed down. Thighs are spiraling outward towards the long edges of your mat. Press down through your bottom half of your body as you lift your heart. Lift your chest. And then exhale, bring it all down. 2 more of those as you inhale, using your hands gently, but not forcing anything, drawing the shoulders back and down. Exhale to lower. Last time, here we go. We're going to lift it up. And as we do, we're holding for just a breath here. Breathing in, feel the stretch in the body as you draw the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, come back down. Press into your arms, under the shoulders, straight arms pushing you back. Finding child's pose once again. Rounding up, breathe in. Shifting the weight forward, exhale, bend the elbows, come down. Inhale, back to your cobra. Exhale, come down. Press it back to child's pose. And let's keep moving. Last time, here we go, all the way up to our beautiful chaturanga. Bend your elbows lower down. And this is what's known as a Vinyasa Backbend. Lifting the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, chin to the mat. And then press back to your child's pose. A Vinyasa is just a combination of poses, linking them together. And that is your first Vinyasa. Great job. Rising up this time into our tabletop position. Draw your knees together under your body. And then shift the weight of your body into your left hand. Bring your right foot all the way up there between both hands as you sink into a nice low lunge. And then get long in your spine. If you need to grab some blocks here, please do. You're just going to lengthen everything out, keeping your neck and your spine in one straight column. Stretch yourself up. Let your ears, your shoulders, and your hips all be stacked here. As you reach the arms out and up, just like before, breathe in. And then exhale. Take your hands back down. Inhale, open the chest, lift the heart, breathe in. Exhale, let everything soften down. You're doing great. Inhale, let's lift it. Exhale, let's lower it. Last time, our hands will stay at the top. And then exhale, bring them down to the mat once again. We're going to step the foot back into child's pose and exhale out. Round it up. Come forward, bend your elbows all the way down. Inhale to an open-hearted back bend. Maybe this time your arms press straight. And then exhale back to child's. Inhale, breathing. We're going to move it to the other side now. Shifting the weight into the right hand, draw the left knee up and through. And if you have to put your hand there to get it up there, just do that. As you extend through the crown of your head, you want to stretch and press the hips forward. And when you've got that flat back, use your core to lift your body, press into your front leg, and then draw the arms up and overhead once again. Exhale, float them down. As you're breathing in, you're using your shoulders, getting that mobility, the range of movement. You're lifting your heart to open up your chest, bringing in these beautiful feelings of joy and happiness, which is another wonderful thing about the practice. Let's raise the arms up and keep them there this time. And then exhale, the hands come down. We're going to take our Vinyasa, tuck your feet back together into your child's pose as you stretch it back. Rounding forward, here we go. Lowering elbows, hug the waist. Inhale, straight arms lifting, pushing into the earth. And then exhale back to child's. We'll be here for 3 breaths. And let's lift forward into downward facing dog. Round through your spine. Come all the way forward. Shift the weight into your hands. Tuck your toes. And then lift your seat to the sky. Rock yourself back by pressing the hands forward and shifting the seat back. Now you're up on your tippy toes. Bent knees are great here. I want you to find that length in the spine. Down dog requires some strength. Press your fingers down into your mat. And then using the base of your palm to press down also. Let's bend and pedal out our feet by just raising one heel and then the other. And finding some movement as we breathe in and breathe out. And exhale out. And now bend your knees a lot. We're going to look up and walk to the top of our mat into a forward fold. So just crawling up there. Let your feet come together about hip width distance. Let your head bow. Now clasp your elbows into ragdoll pose and just rock back and forth here as you breathe. Now place your hands on your shins. Come to a halfway lift. So extend your spine, draw a flat back, and then bow once again, folding from the hips. 2 more of those. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Last time, lifting, extending. Exhale, fold it down. Now put a nice soft bend in your knees. Press into your heels and roll up one vertebra all the way to standing. Bring your arms with you up, reaching them all the way overhead. Feel your heels press down. Your arms extended and lifted. And then draw your palms together. Bring your hands right there to your heart. You're doing great. And here we are standing. Tadasana is my favorite pose because it allows you to come into that perfect posture. And the beautiful thing about yoga is that if your posture is not perfect today, it will become. So stand with me in Tadasana. Stand tall in your truth. Press into your heels. And as you breathe in, sweep the arms up overhead just like before. Now fold forward, hinge from your hips as you come down all the way to that forward fold. Halfway lift brings us up, hands on the shins, shoulders draw back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, bend your knees, hands go down, step back into plank position. In plank position, you're strong and long here. Your body's lifting up and away from your mat. You've got all of the strength coming through the arms, lifting through the shoulders, and then pressing long straight legs back. In plank position, it's all about core strength here. So pull the belly up to the spine. And on your next exhale, lower your knees just like before. We're going to come all the way down, bend the elbows to your chaturanga, and then reach up through your hands into the earth, into your back bend. So from here, you just want to place your knees down, tuck your toes, and pull yourself back into downward facing dog. And there goes your standing vinyasa now. So as you're reaching through your hands, extending through your arms, get this feeling of drawing your shoulders away from your ears by pulling them down the sides of your waist. As you pull the tailbone up, press the legs back. And you're going to feel this all in the back side of your body, especially your hips and the back of your legs. Now you're decompressing your spine here. It's fabulous. As we breathe for 2 more breaths. Easy inhale, look forward. Bring your right knee under your body and place it down. Let your back knee rest down for your low lunge. Just like before, untuck your toe, lift your torso, lift your arms, press into that front leg for stability. And then exhale, let the hands come down. This time with an arm variation, raise it all up and then bend your elbows coming into cactus arms. So you've got your elbows in line with your shoulders, backs of your hands pressing back. Feel the opening and the expansion of your chest. And then inhale, reach the arms up, palms face each other. Exhale to cactus. Now your bottom half of your body is relaxing down into the pose. You're feeling a beautiful stretch in the hip flexors. Last time, arms stay at the top. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back to plank position once again. Breathe in and expand and lengthen your body. And then lower your knees, bend your elbows, come all the way down. Inhale to your back bend. Hands go right under the shoulders, straight arms lifting you up. And then lower your knees, tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. Great job. Pause for a breath here. As you press through the hands, lift the tailbone up, draw the low belly in. Now bend the knees, look forward, left foot under your body as you rock over onto your right hand, and then lower down your right knee. Come into low lunge, other side, lifting arms up. We'll take the cactus arms right away, elbows even with the shoulders. Keeping the belly and the rib cage tucking in, reach up, and then exhale, sink it down. Inhale, arms flying. Exhale, feel the slow movement of the breath and the body moving together. One more time, we stay at the top. Exhale, palms touch the mat. Step back, left foot to plank position. Strong body lowers. Maybe your knees want to stay up, or you can put them down. Bend your elbows halfway. Then press into the hands, lift the heart for your up dog. And then tuck it back to your downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Pause for 3 breaths here. Big, easy inhale, lengthening and expanding. And a soft, easy exhale, softening everything down. Shake your head, no. Shake it, yes. Relax and release. One more breath. Bend your knees, look up at your hands, take a walk all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift, extend. Exhale, let it come down. Bend the knees, rolling up 1 inch at a time. Bring your arms with you as you lift it. Fingers flying, fingers tap, and then draw your hands to your heart. Great job. We're going to do that same sequence and flow with our breath. Standing in Tadasana, let's get grounded. As you draw your next breath, reach your arms out and up, fingertips tap, and then swan dive all the way down to a forward fold. Halfway lift, extend your spine long, and then bend your knees, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your body weight forward, and then exhale, bend your elbows, hug the sides of your waist. Inhale, untuck the toes, lift the heart. Exhale to your down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, stepping into a low line. This time we'll keep the back knee up. Let your body just crawl right up that leg as you lift up into a high crescent lunge. Shoulders, ears, hips are aligned. Swoop the arms out and up. And then exhale to your cactus. Inhale, lifting them. Exhale as you ground it. Last time, lifting the arms to the sky. Exhale to your cactus. Now reach the arms straight away. Exhale, palms to mat. Step back to plank position. And then exhale, lower. Knees up or down. It's up to you. Just keep your elbows at that right angle. Inhale to your back bend. And then exhale, back to down dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Now bend your knees, look forward, shift into your right hand, draw the left foot between your hands, and then keep your back knee up. Make sure your front knee right over your ankle. You want to crawl up your leg. Use a strong leg here to lift the arms now as you come up. All the body is long. Exhale, cactus. 2 more, inhaling. Exhale to cactus. Open your heart. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, cactus. Last time, arms up. And then fold forward into your plank position. Left leg goes back. Bend the elbows and lower. Inhale to your back bend. Press through the earth. Exhale, back to down dog. We'll be here for 3 or 4 breaths. Just stretch everything up and back. And as you're looking back at your feet, if you're looking at your heels there, see if you can tuck them behind the foot, rolling into the inner part of your sole of each foot there. And just breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. And with each inhale, feel that column of energy in your spine lighting up. And with every exhale, let yourself just soften back into the earth. One more breath. Exhale, release it. Shifting forward into plank position now, strong body. Bringing you forward, lower your seat here towards the earth as you scoop the tailbone down towards your heels. Or just draw the belly up and in, all the way to the spine for 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then exhale, lower. Halfway push up, hold. And then press it back to down dog. Big inhale. Open your mouth and exhale it out. Bend your knees, look up at your hands. Bend your knees, look up at your hands. Step to your forward fold. Halfway lift brings you up. Exhale, fold down. Just press into the feet to rise all the way to standing, arms flying. Fingers touch. Bring your hands right there to your heart. You're doing great. We're going to practice some standing poses now to build strength and stability. So standing at the top of your mat, just lifting the shoulders back and down, raise your heart. Draw the belly in, and on your next breath, you're going to reach forward with both hands and bend your knees, sit back into a beautiful chair position. Now your energy here is shooting out of your tailbone. You've got a long spine. Everything is rocking back into the heels. Now put a real big bend in your knees, keeping them level, and then lift your heart and your body upright as you scoop the belly in. That releases a lot of tension in your sacrum and keeps your spine protected. We've got 2 more breaths, strengthening our legs in our chair position. Gorgeous. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. On your next breath, bring your palms together, weight of the body in the right foot. We're just going to step back with the left foot right behind us again into that high crescent lunge. Reach your arms up and overhead. And then hold your high crescent lunge as you press into your back ball mound of your foot. We're going to pivot around so you're coming into the left side of your mat, into warrior 2. Back foot is aligned with the small edge of your mat. Front toes are pointed straight out. Get your front heel aligned with your back arch. And when you're ready, extend and open your body to the length of your long edge of your mat. Open your arms. Gaze out over the front fingertips as you bend your knee into a beautiful right angle. In warrior pose, everything is lifting up from the rib cage, the chest, the heart, but the pelvis and the legs are sinking you down. This is a fantastic strengthener for your entire body. Your front knees right over your front ankle. Your arms are extended as you breathe in the expansion of those fingertips. In your warrior pose, you feel powerful and strong. One more breath right here in warrior. Awesome. Now straighten that front leg and just bring your palms together. Turn your feet so they are parallel with each other. As you lift up, we're going to take a forward fold here. Bring your hands down to your hips and then pressing your tailbone back and your crown of your head forward, extend. Opening up through the inner thighs into a Prasarita stretch. Your hands go down on the earth right underneath your shoulders, but keep your spine long and then rock your body right there into the ball mounds of your feet as you lift your tailbone and extend your head forward. Now, if you want a little bit more, you've got some flexibility in those thighs. You can continue to fold down and just release and relax. Maybe clasping the elbows, letting gravity take its course. You're inverting here as you pump in that beautiful oxygenated blood all the way up to your brain and into your lungs. Now release your elbows, place your hands on the earth, come to a flat back and breathe in. And then exhale, walk your hands around to the other leg. Now coming over to the left leg, you're just going to come up into a high crescent lunge again. Back ball mound of the foot supports you. Press into your front leg as you lift your heart, lift your torso, and then open up your arms to the sky. And now pivoting into a straight leg in the front, coming around to warrior two, other side. Now your right foot's parallel with the end of your mat. Front toes are pointed straight away. Bend your knee, keeping your body facing the long edge of your mat rather than turning it forward. Extend through the fingertips. Feel the length there as you expand and breathe in. Gaze out over your fingers as you exhale, sinking the pelvis down. Now the front knee is pressing towards the outer side of that front foot as you secure your long back straight leg there with the outer edge of the back foot. Breathe and relax in warrior two. Awesome. Now we're just going to straighten both legs, bring your fingers together, taking that prasarita. We're going to reach up for the sky. Hands come down at the heart and then place them on your hips. Breathe in. And then exhale, fold forward, tailbone goes back, head comes down. Your feet are parallel. Maybe even your toes are coming in a little bit more than your heels as you release and relax everything down for 2 more breaths. Come to a flat back. On your next inhale, press your hands to the earth and then walk your feet around. We're coming into the left leg now, into chair position. Feet are hip width distance. As you bend your knees, find your arms lifting, find your torso lifting as you scoop the tailbone down towards the heels. Resting and breathing in this strengthening pose for 3 breaths. Awesome. Press into your feet, straighten your legs, reaching up for the sky. Bring your palms together, hands coming down to your heart. And we'll just come back to the center of our mats. You face me, I'll face you, and we'll take a balancing pose together. Standing tall in your Tadasana pose. Let's come into Stork position, which is basically a one-legged Tadasana. Now bring your attention into your left leg. As you shift your weight into that leg, you're drawing in the intercostal muscles of your ribs and your belly straight back to your sacrum, lifting your right knee. Now if that feels good, try bringing the knee all the way up, hugging it close to your body. Maybe there's a soft bend in that standing leg. As you press into your foot, into the earth again, find the length in your spine, release the sacrum down. And here you are in Stork Pose. Now if you want a little bit more, try opening up to the right as you sweep your right arm back. Press into your standing leg, lifting up through the heart. And breathe for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's come back to center slowly. Bring it all down. Great job. Now taking yourself and your attention, placing it on the other side, we're going to come into Stork Pose. Weight of the body in the right foot, lift the left knee. Drawing everything in, suction cupping to your core, raise your left knee, hold it to your chest. Now find that length right there. And catch your balance by focusing on something that is not moving. I'm looking right at you, and maybe you're looking right there at me. As we Now open up into a twist. Taking the right hand on the left knee, just press into the foot. Open the left arm back and twist. Spiraling from the waist, you're drawing everything in. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's bring it back to center. Stamp your foot down to the mat as you inhale, reaching for the sky. Bring your palms together. We're going to come all the way down, bending the knees. And then as you get down there, rise up onto your tippy toes. Sink the seat further down towards the heels. Free creaking is okay. And here you are in a beautiful Malasana squat. Knees are hugging together. Everything is lifting tall up and over the hips. Draw the shoulders down. And just see if you can balance here for a couple of breaths. Awesome. Let's release the pose. Rock forward onto your fingertips and then just sit down any way that feels comfortable to you. Coming into bridge pose. We're going to get into the center of the mat, so sit right there. Feet at one end of the mat. As you come back onto your body, all the way down. We're going to lie all the way down. Let's just come really slowly and gradually by scooping the belly back, rounding the upper body, and lowering 1 inch at a time. Once you get down there, bring the soles of your feet right there to the earth. As you press the sacrum down, you're feeling this really beautiful grounded motion in the low back. Just going to bring your left leg up, cross your ankle over your right knee, and then use your hand to open that knee to wherever it feels comfortable. Now we're just going to be getting into the left hip here with the left bent knee on top. So reach down, grab through your thigh as you draw the knee into your body. Using your spine to keep your sacrum down. You're just going to press the knee up to wherever it's comfortable for you. Close your eyes and just let your body relax with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, fill the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And then exhale, the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Now keeping the low back on the earth, drawing the knee in. You can even take your hand and just gently guide your knee down towards the bottom of your mat. And just close your eyes and use this opportunity to work with your energy to clear and cleanse and connect you within. We'll be here for 4 more breaths. Beautiful. Now let your right foot tap down on the earth and then stretch your arms out to a T, palms secure to the mat, to the earth. As you let your knees fall over to the right, you're just going to slowly twist from your waist. Keep your shoulders where they are, but let your hips and your legs just go right over. Now you're resting with your knee just collapsing down into the earth. Soften everything through your ribs as you breathe here for 3 breaths. And twisting is so good for pushing things through your body and detoxing us. Nice going. Let's come back to center. Use your core now to bring your knees back into your body. Give yourself a hug here. And then draw your left foot down to the earth. Take a long leg, extend it, and then bend it once again as you open up that inner thigh. Press the knee out and find the length of your spine, pressing the sacrum back down. As you draw your knee into your body, just let your hands reach down there and gently coax it in the direction of your left pec. As you stretch through the right hip And feel your knee now being encouraged to go the opposite direction, down towards the bottom of your mat. Now everybody's got a side that's a little more open. I hope this one is yours. Breathing in, breathing out. Softening the shoulders, the jaw, the face. And relaxing everything down. You've got 4 more breaths. And on your next exhale, just let your foot lower down. Open your arms to a T, and then let your body fall over to the left. Releasing and letting the legs just go wherever they want. Now breathe in, draw a deep breath. And as you exhale, feel everything softening down into the earth. 2 more. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. This time, hug your knees into your chest. Lift your upper body. Get small here. And then exhale. Let it all go. Unwind, uncoil, uncurl, and just bring your body prone on the earth. And feel the connection of your head, your shoulders, your back body as it spreads, the long arms, and your pelvis, your legs, your feet now relaxing down into the earth. And this is Shavasana, the peaceful integration of our practice where we go inward in silence. And there will be thoughts that pass through your mind. That's okay. Just try to let go of the meaning of thoughts by releasing them and bringing your focus back to the sensations of your breathing and your body. We'll be here for just a few moments. Take this time just for you. And now deepening the breath and allowing movement where movement wants to flow by gently wiggling your fingers, your toes, stretching through your body now as you raise your arms up and over your head. Feel your pointed toes all the way up to your fingertips, and how long and very fluid you feel. As you exhale, hug the knees into your heart, draw them in, and just give yourself that love that you deserve. And then roll over onto the right side of your body and rest your head right there on your arm as you place your other hand on the earth in gratitude for this time spent breathing, nurturing, slowing down, and getting in touch with your body, mind, and spirit. And now drawing your energy that is renewed with you all the way up to a seated position, rising up with your eyes closed. Face me, I'll face you, and sit tall with your hands at your heart in Anjali Mudra, right there at your chest. Bow your head for the blessing. It is the light in me that sees and honors that same light that is in each of you. Be well, be joyful, bringing your hands now to your forehead and bowing your head. Namaste. You did great. So great to see you. I'm so happy to practice yoga with you. Check back here next week. We're going to have another great video to get you started in your brand new year. Peace be with you. I'll see you next time.